YouTube just to make sure that the people on YouTube understand what is Talk and Talk. So hello for you who is watching us on YouTube. Talk and Talk is a speaking platform where we can practice our English and Spanish and French skills, Italian too. And here you can learn a new language just by practicing and not just learning the theory. So if you have more interest in learning the Talk and Talk method, go to talkandtalk.com.br. All right, so let's start, guys. Today we're going to talk about food. I'm going to send you guys the questions on the chat. Just to let you know, if someone else come into this meeting, I'm going to divide us, I'm going to split us in different rooms, all right? Because I think 7 people is too much. But since Gabriel Quirino is just listening and he's not participating today, I'm going to just leave us 4 here speaking, all right? Let's start. Question number 1, what is your favorite cuisine? And what do you like about it? Tiago, do you want to start?
My favorite cuisine or my favorite food could be?
Yeah, your favorite cuisine is like a type of food. So Italian, Thai food, German food, Brazilian food, you know?
My favorite food is Brazilian food. Right? Simple.
Yes, and what do you like about it?
Like you, stroganoff.
Nice, good one. Thank you, Thiago. Belle, what about you?
I think so. It's the same thing like a Márcio. Yeah, I really love the Brazilian food, but I believe there are different foods in Brazil, like Nordestino food. I don't know how to say that. Yeah, but food from the Nordest. Yeah, and maybe Italian food because I really love the pasta. Yeah, pizza, something like that.
Nice. Italian food is great. What about you, Márcio?
So, in my case, I like the Brazilian food because my favorite food is feijoada. Feijoada is traditional Brazilian dish. Another Brazilian food I like a lot, pão de queijo. E here in my state, the traditional muqueca capixaba is delicious. For me, the Brazilian food, because our country is a big country, different regions, Nordeste, Sudeste, and Sul and Centro-Oeste, the regions different dishes. I lived during 7 years in the Paraná state. There, I can taste several different dishes. For example, feijão mexicano is delicious dish. I like a lot. Here in my state, I like feijão tropeiro, another Brazilian dish. The Nordeste, I know only Bahia. My favorite dish de Bahia, acarajé, delicious, the Bahia state. For me, I like Italian food is awesome, the dish, but the Brazilian diversity is a lot, in my opinion.
Márcio knows almost every dish in Brazil, guys. From south to north, he knows everything. That's nice. Thank you, Márcio. What about you, Deborah?
I love food, Italian food, but I love Brazilian food, specific because it's a mix, the same cuisine, like a pasta, pizza, And for example, Alexa,
Pizza é geralmente considerada alimento.
I'm so sorry. I love it, for example, hot dog, because have another things in Brazilian food. In another countries is not the same hot dog, is a simple hot dog. And I think this.
Nice, nice. Do you eat a lot of Brazilian food in Portugal?
I eat more or less it's in Brazilian food. This is have a lot, but I don't think Portugal food. I think this is no heavy salt in the a lot, and it's very simple for me because I'm from Nordeste. In Nordeste have a lot. I don't know English ingredients and a lot. Small, I think this.
A lot of seasoning, né? Temperos. A lot of
Yes.
pepper.
Yes.
Thank you, Deborah. All right, guys, let's go to the second question. What are some of the most unique or unusual foods you have ever tried? Thiago, do you want to start?
Yes. I don't have any diet actually, but my food is normal because I think the healthy food to avoid oil, avoid carbohydrates is important. However, today the food is a lot of expensive, right? However, we need to choose the better. However, no spend a lot of money to buy food. However, otherwise, I think important to be is not to be frequently to eat, but we need to eat, sure. However, we need to put on time what's the healthy food we need to get in summary. No
Yes.
matter your healthy food, however, it's important to frequently. We have a frequently breakfast, lunchtime, dinner time. However, important is to be a time each one food.
Good point. Yes, you need to not skip meals, right? Eat every meal of the day, right?
Yeah, I am hungry now. I'm going to eat, but it's not time to eat now. All right, we need to have a control.
Yes, we need to control ourselves, just to make sure that the emotions don't control us, right? And make us eat a lot or too little. Good point, Thiago.
Sometimes we have anxious because the anxious we have a hungry, I anxious, I stress, depression. I need to distress. I will eat food a lot. This is a big risk.
Yes, you brought us a good point. But the second question was just asking if you had some unusual food. Do you know what unusual food is? Like, uma comida diferente? Se você já comeu alguma coisa diferente do que a gente está acostumado? Have you ever tried an unusual food, Thiago?
Indian food.
Do you try Indian food?
Yes. Indian food has a lot of chili. Okay.
Do you like it?
No. Don't like it because very chili. No. You know, is not in my taste.
Yes, yes, I understand you. Thank you so much, Thiago. Deborah, what
Okay.
about you? Have you had some unusual food?
Well, I don't remember a specific food about this our usual, but I remember the Grego food. I don't know Grego food is, but I dislike this because have a flavor of very different about Brazilian food, and I can't eat the Greek food. Is very different. Yeah, I think this is this no specific food is only rice, but it is very different. Yeah.
Yes, I've always wanted to try Greek food. I'm gonna try it later and I'll tell you. Thank you, Deborah. Matthew, what about you?
So about me, I remember now three unusual foods I tried. The first is frog. Frog I taste another momento. I like it because good preparation. The frog fries. It's delicious. Another dish, capivara. I taste, but I don't like because for me smell is very strong. The smell the meat. Capivara I don't like a lot, but I taste. Another dish I had the opportunity to try when I lived in the Paraná state. Jacu. Jacu is a similar chicken. The I forgot in English. Pássaro silvestre. The my friend, my colleague, my work brought it in my home. My wife prepared the jacu, similar chicken. I like a lot this dish because it's different. My first time I taste the dish, delicious. But I forgot proibido. The
Forbidden.
forbidding the
The hunt of Jacu. A caça.
yes. Thank you, Sarah. It's prohibited. Is hunted proibido? Esqueci novamente.
Forbidden. The hunt, this Jacu's hunt is forbidden.
Yes.
All right. Some very unusual food. I searched in Google for frog because I think that you were trying to say huh, right? Not sapo.
Yes. I don't pronunciation this I pronunciation
Yeah,
frog, but
in Google Translate they say that huh and sapo is frog, right?
okay.
Just to let everybody know. But I also try huh frita, uma delícia.
Yes, delicious.
Vel, what about you?
Yeah, so guys, I don't remember something very unusual like a master, but yeah, maybe when in my childhood, my dad gave me something. It's like a turtle, but it's not the same thing. Deborah maybe know because it's very common in Fortaleza. It's a tejo. Yeah, it's
I don't
something.
remember this name, but I remember right now.
Yeah, tejo. Yeah, in Portuguese, in Nordestino, it's something like that. Maybe it's something like it's a pear, a turtle. Yeah, and what was good. It's not so different. But I just eat because I didn't know about that. Yeah, and when I ate, my dad, okay, you eat that, and showed me the picture of that thing, and was good. Okay, but it's different. Was different.
Have you tried this dish, Deborah?
Score?
Have you tried this dish that Belle told us?
Yes, I eat this, but I don't remember the name. But I think I remember tattoo, but it's not his tattoo. It's tejo. I don't know English, but
Nice,
it's
guys.
very different.
All right, let's go to question number 3. Belle, can you please read an answer?
Okay, yeah. So 3. How was your approach to cooking and meal preparation involved over time? So yeah, I live alone. Yeah, nowadays I live with my sister, but I live it alone in the maybe 4 years ago. And so I really like to cook, yeah, and to do my meals. And because it's a part of my day, yeah, and I think it's when I to cook my food, I take care about myself, yeah. When I don't have a lot of time to do that, I buy at my work, for example, but I really don't like to do that. I prefer to do something like simple, yeah, but more practically and eat. And when I come back to home or when I have a time, I prepare something more, yeah, more completely, yeah, something like that. But I prefer
More
to do
elaborated.
yeah, that's it.
Nice, thank you, Belle. Thiago, what about you? Question number 3.
I like to cooking. In the last week, I had opportunity to make different foods for my daughter, like such as pancake, and I remember that. Yes. When I have opportunity, I make food different. When my wife isn't at home.
So usually in your house, your wife cooks the most,
Yes.
but do you cook good? Do you consider yourself a good cook?
I think so. But actually it's not hard to be a cook man, woman, because we have a YouTube
Yes.
teach everything. All right, it's very easy. I did cake. My wife told me the best cake of the world. Oh, okay, good. My teacher was YouTube.
Good point. Thank you, Thiago.
You got it?
I got it. Thank you. Marcio, what about you?
So, about me, I'm married doing 20 years. Today, I'm a great cook. I'm a master chef. I cooking several dishes, different dishes at home. But I like to prepare the barbecue with my family and my wife and my son, or in the mother's house, because I lived doing 7 years in the Paraná state. There, I improve a lot the preparation, the barbecue. But I said I married during 20 years. I live in the kitchen, help my wife. A great cooking.
Nice. Thank you, Marcio. Deborah, what about you?
Guys, I make cooking nothing, but I try. And how can I say? I made the food comível. Yeah, this is not good. This is not good, but it's comível. And thank God, because my husband make foods good and different foods, and he likes cooking. But me, I try rice, but nowadays I'm no burning my rice, but I'm okay. Yeah.
Nice. I'm with you, Deborah. My boyfriend does the cooking and I'm just eating and washing the dishes.
Yes, I wash the dishes. I'm a teen dishes. He is teen cooking. Yeah.
Nice, nice one. All right. Gabriel, você quer responder essa? Oh, falei em português. Sorry.
Oh, problem. Number 3.
Yes.
Okay. And over time, thanks God, I'm getting better little by little. But I needed to teach myself to cook because the fire station, we need to cook, unfortunately. And I consider myself a good cook, a good cooker. Yeah, I don't know. And yeah, I think that's it.
All right.
Thank you.
Do you wanna I forgot the word. Do you wanna aproveitar that you are answering it? And do you wanna answer question number 4? Read and answer, please. Your microphone is off.
Yeah. Let me see the question number 4. What are some of the health benefits of eating plant-based diet? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't eat plant.
What do you think are the benefits?
I think when you eat plants are healthy, are alive, and but I think it doesn't have a good taste like tomatoes and anyway salad in general, because no one wake up at the middle of the night and decided to eat a salad. I think when I wake up the middle of the night, I usually I eat a cake, chocolate, but I think I don't know how can I say, but the better things possible. I don't know.
That's okay. Thank you. Tiago, what about you? What do you think are the benefits of being a vegan, not eating meat?
We have a rule. The rule is always to be unplanned in your plate. You got it? This rule. When we are child, the rule from the mom, you must to eat the plant. All right, good. No good, but it's good for your health. That's it. Yeah, we need to put always plant in your meal. All right, it's
Nice.
good for
And
health.
do you and your family eat a lot of vegetables, a lot of plants, or do you have like this?
Yes, sure. In my house, I have a local plant. We have a temperos. We have in my seasoning. Thank you. Is important. However, I have not planned enough to use along the month. We need to buy.
Yes, of course. And does your daughter complains a lot about eating vegetables, eating plants?
Yes. We have a big problem, my daughter, because when I going to buy something to eat, she read everything we have in the composition or ingredients in the food. Yeah, but she has, or she is 13 years old. However, because it is very expensive sometimes, I don't eat it, don't have good food in the ingredients. I need to change the element to buy food to buy.
Yes, got it. Thank you, Thiago.
New generation.
Yes, the problem with the new generation. Marcio, what about you?
So, in my opinion, I don't see benefits about the eat basic vegetables because we are human. Human are I forgot the pronunciation. Carnívoros, but uh, uh, they eat the meat a little every day because your body needs the meat. But several people leave the vegetables is your opinion, but I don't agree this I forgot. But we need the balance, meat and vegetables, because we are human, human eat vegetable and meat. I believe the balance. That's it.
Yes, thank you, Marcio. After you told us that you did a lot of barbecue, you cannot be the guy that agrees with the plant-based diet.
Pineapple in the barbecue for the people.
Nice, nice, Marcio. Deborah, what about you?
Well, I think is the best benefits are about the health, yeah, not having contact with foods that accelerate some disease, yeah. I think this, for example, pesticide, I think, I don't know, I guess. And but I totally agree with you, Marcio, and I think is the balance is the best way about the health. I think the food health.
Nice, thanks, Deborah. Belle, what about you?
So guys, I'm sorry, it's my dog. So I never tried to eat only vegetables, like intentionality, like okay, I don't will eat meat, but normally during my weekend or during the day, I don't eat meat. Yeah, like yeah, in my opinion, it's more naturally, and because of that, it's more health. Yeah, because when I just eat like a salad or yeah vegetables, I don't feel very heavy. Yeah, so it's good for me. I feel more energy. Yeah, after my meals. So I think it's because it's more health, but it's depend. Yeah, I don't have problem like okay, I'm not a vegetable person, but I don't have any problems if I don't eat meat during the week, for example, because yeah, I really love to eat vegetables and plants and salads. It's just problem. It's because we need have a planning all the time. Yeah, you need to buy something, and yeah, it's hard because we have pay attention about that thing when you need to cook all the time. So that's the only problem.
Yes, I think the same as you, Belle. I try to eat less of red meat during the week because I feel lighter. But the problem is the planning. I have to always plan to have to always think what I'm gonna buy in the supermarket that fulfills me and replaces the raw meat, the red meat. All right, I'm sending you guys a definition of what I Google it, the benefits of plant-based diet, just so you guys know. Let's go to the other question. Question number 5. Matthew, can you please read an answer?
Yes. What are some tips for eating healthily on a budget? In my opinion, the best food in the world, the budget or healthily is a egg, because the egg is important food several people. Another food, the budget is the chicken. Chicken is the best food for the people, and several vegetables. I forgot the name. I remember the suporte. Another name is I don't remember now. But in my opinion, the best food is egg, chicken, and some vegetables.
Nice. Thank you, Matthew. Quirino, what about you?
Yeah, I totally agree, Marcio. Egg is a cheap food, and I think vegetable as well. I think if you buy some seeds and you plant in your yard, you can have a cheaper food. I don't know. I think it's the question, yeah.
Yes, the question is like, do you have any tips to eat healthy and also don't spend a lot of money? For example, plan
Got it.
yourself.
I got it. Yeah. Like I said, you can the farmers market and buy some seeds, and you plant these seeds like salad, vegetables, anyway, and you eat your things and egg as well. And I think that's it. My chips.
Do you plan your weekly meals? Like, do you do marmita?
No. I don't do.
Does anyone here do marmitas, gente?
No. My mother-in-law do for her and his husband, and for a week, if I'm not mistaken, 5 or 6 or 12 in this case, for both.
Nice. So she plans the whole week for the family.
Exactly.
Great. Tiago, you raise your hand. You eat marmita? You plan your meals?
It's time. Okay.
Sorry.
It's
What do
time
you say?
because it's time. I got marmita, because
Yes.
sometimes I and my wife doesn't have make food. It's possible to get marmita. It's so easy. However, it's not good because it's very standard. The food is standard. Only rice, potato, one protein, sometimes fish, sometimes meat. Yes, in marmita doesn't have vegetables. It's very hardly.
Oh, you're talking about marmita that you call and ask, right? So you ask
Yes.
in iFood. Oh, I was asking if you do this at home, like during the weekend, you cook your meals and split in different I forgot the name. You know,
Recipient.
yes, thank you. To plan the food for the week. So you don't do that.
No, don't do that. Okay. Sometimes when
Okay.
we do marmita, we bought to my wife to leave to school.
Oh,
Put in
got it.
freezer. 1 week, put in freezer. Food enough. Sometimes when me and my wife doesn't have to make food to get from restaurant.
Nice, got it. Thank you, Thiago. Deborah, what about you? Question number 5.
Well, nowadays I know made marmitas, but when in my time in college I made my marmitas because don't have times in my week. And nowadays my tip is about you phrase vegetables and I don't know, verduras in English. Because I can use all the vegetables because having my geladeira, I forget.
Fridge.
Fridge, yeah, thank you. I put my vegetables in my fridge and I can use the vegetables all the month. I think this is work for me.
Nice. To take care of the vegetables and wash them properly so they can last longer inside the fridge, right?
Yes, because it's I don't know English. It's not possible estragar. Yeah.
Yes.
This is working too in strawberries, apples, and sometimes in bread too. This is
Yes,
work.
good tip. Thank you. Belle, what about you?
So yeah, I prefer to, and I have the same point of view like Amasu, yeah, and like eggs and chicken and natural foods for me. It's more, it's not so expensive, yeah, like in your diet. So I think it's that it's important planning, and I try to do that when I go to the supermarket, yeah. But I don't have a habits or routine to planning my meals during the week. Yeah, I just to cook in my free time, like in my day off, and when I need to go to have the meals at my work, I take my containers, the receipts, and yeah, I have that's meeting that's meals at my work. So I think that's it. I don't spend a lot of time with different food. I just expend a lot of a lot of money with foods. I just spend a lot of money when I get food like in the apps, iFood or yeah, deliver food. I spend a lot of money when I get the delivery, that something like that. But when I prepare my meals, it's not so expensive. It's very cheap. Yeah.
Yes, I feel that too. All right, guys, question number 6. How can we reduce food waste in our households and communities? Gideon, do you want to start?
Yeah, for sure. Maybe I can use my example and my home and fire station, because in the fire station usually we need to cook for around 10-12 people and per person. And I think maybe if you like how can I say catch some tips on the internet, like me when I use it to cook maybe rice, a lot of rice, and a lot of time we need to throw this rice at the trash. And I got a tip in the internet, like it's only a hand each one person. Like if 10 people will eat at the fry station, I cook only 10 hands of rice. It works. It's so interesting, and almost never has I say waste of food, and very interesting. And like the meat and salad, and I usually I ask for the person when I'm gonna cook, but I think it would be that. Sorry, there's some people call me.
That's okay. Thank you, Quirino. Marcio, what about you?
So, in my opinion, in the household is totally possible to reduce food waste because, for example, in my house, I and my wife control the preparate the food about number of the peoples in the eating here in my house. For example, I live, my wife and my son, we prepared a little food. When I have one visit, I prepare more. Now, in the communities, is impossible reduce the food waste because several restaurants prepare several food after the time for lunch or dinner. The food is wasted in the trash because another day is prepared a new food. In my last work, the restaurant prepare the food for employers, but the leftovers is the trash, several food because the control I forgot the name, vigilância sanitária. It is necessary in the trash the leftovers. So, in my opinion, it's possible in household, but in the communities, it's impossible. The people waste food a lot.
Yes, you're so right. Thank you, Marcio. Tiago, what about you? Question number 6.
Okay, I agree to Marcio about the waste from restaurant because we have rules from the authorities because we cannot spread food after to prepare it, right? We have a time to spread or deliver this food. However, it is important to prepare food enough each one in the house. But we don't forget about the expired. You got it? Expired. Sometimes we have a can in the box in the. All right. Sometimes I forget expired my food, my meal, my mass. This is important. Sometimes we think only put in the vessel. However, don't forget the foods stored in the cabin. You got it?
I got it. Yes, we need to remember that we have a lot of food in our cabin that we need to make them before they expire, right?
Exactly.
I have a lot of food like this in my house when I was younger, so I started to buy less food so I can have enough to prepare, but not too much that expires in my cabin.
Yeah.
Thank you, Thiago. Deborah, what about you?
I don't know very well, but I think it is possible in houses because you can have control about the foods, and you can to freeze the foods, for example. But like Matsu said, in the another countries, for example, restaurants, it is very difficult, but it's interesting because I have one job and I can control this food about the datas, and you can reduce the foods because I can control in the data in the plan. I have this possible foods you is necessary you make it. I think this in English. Yes, I think this. But
So
it's very difficult.
In your job, you can control your client's amount of food?
No, this is control is how can you the cuisine the persons how I don't know English how quantities the persons cookings, okay, because sometimes you have in the cuisine a lot of foods, and usually is in garbage because it's no consumed about the clients.
Got it. Nice. That's a good control that you have.
Yes, control.
Belle, what about you?
Yeah, guys, so it's a big question to me because, by the way, in the last year that I put that goal in my life, like I need to reduce food waste, yeah, because in the last year I recognized that there are some foods go to the garbage, yeah. So I think it's just nowadays I try just buy food for the week, yeah, and I just to cook what I will eat in the moment or during 2 or 3 days, yeah. I think it's a good point, but I don't have a exactly answer for that. I looking for.
That's okay. Thank you, Belle. I think what I do is when I cook rice, for example, if I cook rice for me and my boyfriend, I don't cook just for us two. I cook for us four, me and him, for another meal, so we eat right now, and the leftovers I freeze so we can eat another time. And this helps me a lot because if I cook only for me and him, it can sobrar, forgot the word, it can sobrar just a little, and maybe I'll throw this little away. But if I cook a lot and it sobra a lot, I freeze this half rice. All right, guys, we've come to an end of this meeting. I'm gonna send you guys the survey link. Thank you so much for being with me today. Have a nice week. Eat healthy, drink a lot of water, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, bye-bye.
Thank you, Sarah. Bye.